Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, Salatu Wassalamu ala Rasulillah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to lesson number 63. In this lesson, we're going to revisit adjectives. I would like to bring you to the handout which is provided in lesson number 3, Introduction to Books. There is a link below that video. If you haven't downloaded this file, the Medina Book 1 handout, you should download it and if possible print it. And I would recommend that you revisit, you review this handout often. This would make the concepts more clear to you and keep them fresh in your mind. So we are going to look at some sentences that have the Naat Man'ud, the adjectives and the noun qualified relationship. And before we go there, we're going to go to page 10 of this handout and revisit the pronouns, the 14 forms of pronouns. Now, the 14 forms of pronouns, they are of two types. The detached form and the attached form. So the detached forms, if you remember, hua, huma, hum, right? Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. If it's a little bit rusty, you should go back and review the video. These 14 forms also come in attached form to another nouns. For example, so if we say kitabu hu, that means his book. Kitabu hu means his book. So huwa becomes hu when we attach to kitab, his book. Kitabu huma, the book of those two men. Kitabu hum, their book. Kitabu ha, her book. Kitabu huma, again dual. Kitabu hunna, their book, female. Kitabu ka, your book, male. Kitabukuma, the book of two of you. Kitabukum, you all's book. Kitabuki, your book, female. Kitabukuma, again female, two of you. Kitabuhunna, their book, female. Kitabi. Now here you see ana becomes ya. It's ya mutakallim, we call it, and it brings a kasra at the end of the word kitab. So normally it's kitabu plus ana, it would be kitabi. This kasra below the ba is due to this ya mutakallim, which puts a kasra here, right? So remember this will come in handy when we go to the explanation of the Naat and Man'ud. And then nahnu becomes na, kitabu na. Okay, if you're a little bit rusty, you can go through this entire page and practice writing these 14 forms of pronouns as they're attached with nouns as well as a preposition. As you see, min, ila, fi, ala. So it's attached to these 14 forms, these prepositions, and they give you a very good refresher and practice. So we go to page number 19, where we have some examples of adjectives. Okay, so some examples of adjectives. Here we have al-waladu al-hasanu. Al-waladu al-hasanu. So al-waladu is the noun, al-hasanu is the adjective, the good boy, right? The good boy. Remember, this is not the same as the boy is good, right? If we want to say the boy is good, we would say al-waladu hasanun. Al-waladu hasanun. The boy is good. If we say al-waladu al-hasanu, it would be the good boy. That means we need something else after that to complete the sentence. The good boy is a phrase, it's not a sentence. And you see it matches, al-waladu and al-hasanu matches. It's both are definite, al and al. Both have dhamma at the end. Both are male. Both are singular. These four things: the gender, the number, the case ending, and the definite and indefinite. These four things must match. Okay? Here again we have Muhammadun al-Hasanu. Muhammadun al-Hasanu. Remember, Muhammad is a proper noun. So we cannot say al-Muhammad. Muhammadun is already definite, al-Hasanu. So the good Muhammad here, the translation, right? If we want to say Muhammad is good, we would say Muhammadun Hasanun, we have to say. Note the difference. Okay. Waladun Hasanun. Again, Waladun Hasanun is also not man'ud. They match. They're both indefinite. Okay. Allahu al-Azimu. Allahu al-Azimu. The great Allah. Right? Allah the great. Siratun mustaqimun. Siratun is the path. Mustaqimun is straight. The straight path or straight path. Siratun mustaqimun, not man'ud. Mustaqimun is describing sirat, which is the noun. In Arabic, always the adjective will come after the noun. Ar-Rasulu al-Karimu. See, all four things matching. The generous messenger. Hamidun rajulun tayyibun. Okay, now here, Hamid is a tayyib rajul. Rajulun tayyib. Hamid is rajulun tayyibun, right? The tayyibun is the adjective of rajulun, right? Hamidun is rajulun tayyibun. Hamidun al-alimu rajulun tayyibun. Okay, now here we have two adjective relationships. Hamidun al-alimun. Which Hamid? The alim. The Hamid who's an alim. The alim Hamid in English, right? Hamid, we are describing Hamid with al-alim, which is an adjective. Hamidun alimun. The scholarly Hamid or the knowledgeable Hamid, rajulun tayyibun, is a good man. Again, tayyibun is describing rajulun. Rajulun tayyibun, again another not man'ud relationship. Okay. Waladul muallimi as-salihu. Waladul muallimi as-salihu. Here, notice, al-waladu, it's not al-waladu, waladul muallim. Waladul muallim is the son of the muallim, the son of the teacher, as-salihu. So as-salihu is going back to waladu. Remember, waladu here is definite, but it is mudaf. Okay, so waladul muallimi, this is mudaf and mudaf ilayhi relationship, remember. The possessor and the thing possessed. So whose son? The son of al-muallim. So al-waladu is mudaf, it cannot take al. But when we say waladul muallimi, we mean a particular walad, a particular son of the muallim. So it is definite, but it does not take al. So al, we cannot put al before walad. So waladul muallimi, the son of the teacher, as-salih. Which son? As-salih. So walad is described by as-salih, right? If we remove the muallimi, we can put al-waladu as-salihu. We can put, but because we have al-muallimi, this is mudaf ilayhi, we cannot put al before walad. Okay, if mudaf ilayhi is a little bit rusty, you can go back and review that lesson to clarify to yourself the mudaf ilayhi relationship. Okay, here waladul muallimi as-salihi. Now notice this, as-salihi has a kasra, which means this is an adjective for what? The walad or muallim? If you said al-muallim, you're correct, because you see al-muallim as-salihi. So the son of the salih muallim. So here as-salih is describing the muallim. In the previous sentence, as-salihu was describing the walad, the son. Okay, so this is very important. This concept is very important. In the Quran, you have to take the adjective and you have to go back to the noun with which it matches. It may not come immediately after the noun, but you have to go back to the noun with which the adjective matches to know which noun this adjective is describing. It's very interesting, and we will visit the Quran with this concept, inshallah. You will see your understanding will improve incredibly. Ibnu Hamidin as-sadiqu. So Ibnu Hamidin. So you can tell as-sadiqu is the adjective for which one? Hamidin or Ibnu? It would be Ibnu, right? Ibnu Hamidin. The son of Hamid, as-sadiqu, right? As-sadiqu is the friend who's describing Ibnu. Okay. Ibn Hamid is Sadiqi. Here again, as-Sadiqi, right? As-Sadiqi. As-Sadiq is the truthful, right? The Sadiq is truth. Sadiq is friend, right? Sadiq is truthful. Ibn, so this as-Sadiqi, the second sentence is describing Hamid, truthful Hamid, and in the first sentence, the truthful is ascribed to Ibn. Okay. Baytuna al-Jadidu. Here, our new house, right? Baytu al-Jadidu. When we put na, which is the pronoun, it would be Baytuna al-Jadidu. Al-Jadidu is going back to Baytu. Aina kitabuka al-Kabiru. Where is your big book? So al-Kabiru is describing the kitabu. Kitabuka, your book. Al-Kabiru is describing the book. So where is your big book? Aina qalamuhul maksuru. Where is his broken pen? So qalamuhu is his pen. Al maksuru is going back to the pen. Qalamu. Where is his broken pen? Okay. Next sentence. Qalami al jadidu fil haqibatika as-saghirati. Here qalami. So here qalami is mudaf ilayhi, my pen. Al jadidu, the new, is going back to qalam. Now, remember, qalam is marfu. The kasra is put in there because of the ya mutakallim. Remember, we addressed this at the beginning. The ya mutakallim is the attached form of ana. So, qalamun plus ana is qalami. Al-jadidu is going back to qalam, my new pen. Fi haqibatika, in your bag, as-saghirati, the small. So, as-saghirati is going back to haqibati. Haqibati is a kasra below it because of the fi. Because of the fi, which is preposition, puts haqibati, kasra at the end of haqiba. And then that will match as-saghirati, the small bag. Sayyaratuka al-jadidatu jamilatun. Your small car is beautiful. Fastun al-jadidu amamal maktabati. Our new classroom. Fastun al-jadida. Fastun al-jadidu. Our new classroom. Amam al-maktabati. In front of the library. Again, same relationship. You should go back and review and write these relationships and review them and understand them properly. Inshallah. Nadharatil qadimatu maksuratun. Nadhara is glasses. The spectacles that you wear. Nadharati. My glasses. Al-qadimatu. Al-qadimatu is going back to the glasses. So my old glasses are broken. Maksura. Ibnuhul awwalu muhandisun. Okay, now. Ibnuhul awwalu. Al-awwal means the first. So Ibnuhu, his son, al-awwalu, his first son, meaning his eldest son, muhandisun, is an engineer. Okay, so I think that was a good review, inshallah, for the Naat and Man'ud, and we will review them again and again, inshallah, until these concepts become solid. This is a bit longer than usual, our lesson today, but inshallah, hopefully it was beneficial. We will end here, inshallah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, wa ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.